Tina Man. Today we're going to do an absolute cool video on the review of Beauty and the Beast. Um, I watched this in 3D because every director has a 3D mind. Every director has a 3D mindset. So I went to go and see this a few days ago. Obviously not on Friday because you couldn't buy tickets at all. And watched it in 3D, and I thought the first scene, spoiler alert, all of this is all spoilers. Um, Basically, the first scene I thought it could have been more better. Um, I am a little bit shocked about myself to say that I would probably liked it to hear the man version, like the animated version or the musical theatre version, if you know that as well. I would have loved to have heard like a little bit of a more like dominant character um, to it as well. Um, but at the end of the day, it did sound like it was like a little children's film, so it kind of worked really. I liked the whole thing that obviously it doesn't mention anything about the 11 years old part because he said that he was got to be he was like I don't know, he was like the age of 9 or something, and when he turns the age of 21, he'll become a full blown beast, and then all the petals will be gone, sort of thing. So I kind of felt that was a little. I felt I liked that a little bit more. Um, as well as that, I liked the whole sort of thing that I liked that Dan Stevens was a little bit more um, dominant than less dominant, if you know what I mean. You kind of obviously in animated version you see that it was obviously in glass framed, so it's very much pictured storytelling. Whilst this one is now full blown story. This is like telling his story. This is showing his life. So it's kind of nice seeing all the dominant and all the prince being absolutely selfish. The prince being absolutely like a bit of a rubbish person, to be honest. He wasn't nice at all. And then obviously he had all these ballroom dancers around him, and all these ballroom dancers were a little bit stuck up and snob. And very much when this beggar woman comes in, everyone starts laughing at her, and it kind of I thought that really worked. Really, I thought that really worked with the musical and the stage version, musical and the animated version as well. Also, as well, I loved the whole Maurice story. I loved the whole sort of Maurice and his wife, and not just that, but obviously Belle's mum, and obviously Belle trying to find out a bit more about the mother, and Maurice's story that kind of made him the way he was, sort of thing. I loved the whole fact that obviously the Beast had a bit of a past, and I didn't think many people picked up, but I liked Luke Evans as guest. I liked Luke Evans as guest on. Not just only that, but um, in the animated version and yet the musical, that doesn't highlight so much that he was a hunter. You know, you did see the antlers, you did see the gun in Belle, so he kind of picked it up a little bit. But in this version, he kind of like says, "Oh, I've killed beasts, I've killed this, and I've shot this, and I've shot that." It was very much like, "Yeah, we know you're a hunter now." And as well as that, but obviously Gaston had a bit more of a war veteran side, so he wasn't particularly strong, but he was strong-minded and strong-willed, and very much self-absorbed. That's how he becomes evil, because he's more self-absorbed and he wants a perfect girl, perfect wife, but he's so strong, he wants it so badly, and that's where he becomes a bit villainous at the end of the film. Obviously, Belle, I liked the whole Emma Watson sort of portrayal of portray portray of Belle. I liked it that um, she was more stronger than the animated version in the musical because she was a little bit flimsy. but this one's pretty strong. This one's pretty outgoing, outspoken. So I liked it as well. Ewan McGregor shouldn't be downhearted about Lumiere. I think his voice did actually suit the part. If you've seen in recent interviews that he was literally didn't feel happy about his voice at all, his Lumiere and the French accent, and I think it worked. I think Be Our Guest I really enjoyed Be Our Guest. If you are watching this and you haven't seen the film, Be Our Guest is probably one of the best moments, and not to say yet Gaston as well is one of the best parts of the film, because obviously it's a big massive dance number and a big massive show off tune that I was like, wow. I was watching this in 3D and loads of things come at you, and it's like fantastic. It's absolutely great. Um, when I first came in as well, I thought obviously the whole feeling that there's new songs in the show in the film, new songs in the film. So I was like, I didn't know what to expect because I haven't had it. I tried not to listen to the album. I listened well. I tried not to listen to the album until after the film, and I literally want to listen to the album pretty much all the time. And Days in the Sun, I think is quite a nice little fit to the film. I know that they take out Human again, but either or, I wouldn't have mattered. Um, my favourite new part in this film, and my favourite song in this film by far, is Evermore. Absolutely loved it. And if you've seen the musical theatre version, and if you've seen the musical theatre, obviously it's not If I Can't Love Her, but um, it's a new Beast song for the Beast to sing, and I loved it. And I had a tear so much that I was like, oh my gosh, I can't believe I cried, sort of thing. But I absolutely loved the song, and I loved it that there was a song that mentioned that if she has gone forever, I will wait for you. I'll wait forevermore um, to be loved again, and that's to me that really hit me hard. Same as if I can't love her in the in the stage musical version of Beauty and the Beast, where Belle runs off with the foxes to get chased down by the wolves because the Beast couldn't let her into the West Wing. So he then sings "If I Can't Love Her." So like he's saying, I can't love her because of the way I am, and I don't think anyone will ever love me for the way I've been to people. So I felt that that's a nice little song as well. And if, for instance, if they had both songs in, I think that would fit into the character a bit more, and I think that obviously Dan Stevens would have a little bit of a musical theatre career ahead of him. Um, I I really think that the film was really good by far. I think it was great, and as I said, I've seen the animated version quite a lot of times, and I think as well Josh Gad as well. If I can say something, Josh Gad and the whole LeFou, I think it didn't actually matter, to be honest. I think it actually made it a bit more entertaining. His character a little bit tiny more entertaining, even though he was an entertaining role anyway. But like the whole thing's like when he turns into the mirror and like Gaston looks in the mirror, and then all of a sudden LeFou looks in the mirror exactly the same way. I thought that's quite hilarious, and some of the new comedy parts as well. I thought was hilarious. Obviously, I got to say all the singing as well from Emma Thompson to Ewan McGregor and all the animated objects I thought was fantastic. Obviously, if you haven't seen the Tony Awards as well, like in 2012, um, obviously Porgy and Bess winner, um, the woman who won in Porgy and Bess, I think she really deserved to be the wardrobe, and I think obviously I think it was a really good idea for Anna Menken to write more songs for her to sing so she can excel her career, and I think it's good. I think it was a great film, to be honest. And in the near future, I don't think anything else probably will top it. I know that they're doing another remake of Aladdin, they're doing another remake of The Lion King, and they're doing another remake of Little Mermaid, Mary Poppins, 101 Dalmatians. But I think it's going to be a great start to this live action stuff. And if I can say as well, I wasn't actually overall happy about Cinderella. I didn't think I liked Cinderella a bit, but I love this whole live adaptation stuff that's coming out, and I think it's gonna last for ages. So, and who knows, in the near future, we might see a live adaptation of Frozen, and you might see a live adaptation of Moana soon. So, yeah, that's my whole review. I absolutely enjoyed Beauty and the Beast, and if you haven't seen it, go and see it. I will do some more. There is some more videos coming along the way about Beauty and the Beast. Say, for instance, there's going to be I'm going to look at the Evermore lyrics and the If I Can't Love Her lyrics and contrast them between the both. And there's going to be obviously talking about the adaptations between the animated film, the musical, and the film. And there's going to be obviously another one about the best songs in the film version, and not such much as the film version, but the musical theatre and the animated version. So wait until this Beauty and the Beast week, and it's going to start today. So see you guys on the flip side, and I will see you guys very soon. Please subscribe and like. Thank you. Bye.